stand here today on behalf of Team Orsara and the executive team in Italy to donate this Superveloce to this amazing collection of motorcycles. And to have this opportunity to put this motorcycle next to the bike that principally inspired this design is really an amazing thing to be able to do. I spoke with Teamer this morning. He's beside himself. He's so happy with what's happened. And we are all a bit taken aback. So before I say anything else about the motorcycle, I got to thank a few people. So Mr. Barber, I haven't met you, but thank you not just for the opportunity to put this motorcycle in your amazing collection, but what you do for the whole motorcycle community, the whole motorcycle world in general. There is no equal to what these people have done for the benefit of all of us. Those of you who know me know I like to use the term moto love. I've been using this term for many years. It's that energy that connects all of us, regardless of our brand, regardless of the type of motorcycles we ride. It's that special energy that exists within our community that's unique to the motorcycle racing community and the motorcycle enthusiast. And the amount of moto love that's dripping off the ceilings in here is without equal. This is our Mecca, and it's an honor to be here presenting this motorcycle to you and just participating in the community with all of you. So a big thanks to Mr. Barber. And Mr. Barber allowing Chuck Honeycutt to take this bike on the track with us, I don't even know what to say. I mean, if you give me a minute, I might cry. You know, I mean, I'm beyond myself with how cool this is. And having Brian as our photographer and videographer yesterday, I can't wait to see the video on the track from the two bikes being together. And all of you will be able to see this on social media in the coming days. And it's going to be super cool. Doesn't matter what your brand is or what your affiliation is, you're going to enjoy it. So a huge thanks to Mr. Barber for all he's done. Brian, I can't say enough nice things about Brian because Brian was really the impetus for so much of this. He basically was the coordinator for all this activity, and I got nothing but love and respect for Brian. What he's done on behalf of the museum and on behalf of the Motorsports Park, I'm grateful, Teamer's grateful, MV Augusta is grateful, we're all grateful. But also, Charles, the president of Barber Company, thank you for making your entire team available to us and for your graciousness and your southern hospitality. Chuck Honeycutt, what a cool guy. I didn't know Chuck Honeycutt before coming here. God, I hope I stay friends with Chuck Honeycutt. He has maybe got the coolest job in the world, and what a neat guy. And I got to spend a few minutes with him walking around and seeing some of his favorite bikes, and that was really cool. Jeff Ray, the executive director of the museum, Mark, the park director, and Michael, the socio, and Lara Mose from the event team. Everybody just bent over backwards, and again, to think this went from idea to this in 10 days is, when does that ever happen? So a big thanks to all of you. So I don't want to say too much more, but to be here at this hallowed ground around these motorcycles, Reed's bike, Surtees' bike, Otto's bike, and to feel the energy on all this amazing motorcycle art, and to be able to contribute to that, and to me to personally have the honor of getting to do that. I've been around for a long time. I've never had an experience remotely like this, so I'm personally beside myself and really, really happy to be here. So with no further ado, I'm going to introduce to you the Superveloce. And the Superveloce is really the epitome of MV Augusta design. It's blending the elements of a historic design, a historic brand with the latest technology, not just to put out a motorcycle that looks like something cool to ride, but that has the spirit and the energy that the brand has always possessed. And when you look at this motorcycle and you look at the details of its construction, it's handmade in Varese, Italy. The label that is on the bike of the guy who assembled it, or the person who assembled the technician. There's women that work in the assembly plant as well, so whoever the technician was, that's their bike. And so that from the assembly, from the design to the assembly, to the delivery experience and the service we provide, we strive to be the very best we can. And it's our hope and our aspiration to continue to make amazing motorcycles and to continually improve the experience that our customers get to have. So with no further ado, with Cesar's help, I'm going to unveil to you the 21 Superveloce. So I really appreciate all of you taking the time to be here and enjoy this moment with us. The racetrack, the museum has put together some hospitality for us. As the CEO of the company, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Doug McCloskey. I'm the CEO of Augusta USA. I report to Teamer, and he's well tuned into what's happening here today. And up until this point, I've deliberately taken a step back from the whole interview process up until this point because we wanted to achieve some of the changes and improvements in the business to demonstrate that the new ownership was committed to continually improving the business and making the kinds of changes that all the MV Augusta fans out there were hoping for. We've made many of those changes already. I can tell you as a business, we've sold already 3 times more motorcycles than we sold in 2019, and we're just getting started. And so after this event, I will be making myself available for interviews. We'll be working with the press corps to arrange demo rides and things such as that. We're now in a position where we're better able to support those kinds of activities. So I'll just leave it at that. And again, I want to give a round of applause to the museum because it would be a mistake to underestimate what their contribution is. So with no further ado, I introduce to you our beautiful motorcycle, and I hope you enjoy your opportunity to photograph the bike. My understanding is we have access here for the museum for about another hour. So please make yourself available to the hospitality, and you also have an opportunity to explore the museum and look at the collection during this time that's exclusively for us.